Here we have another edition of Wednesday Unboxing with my helper here that's wanting to check things out. Okay, go on, Cassie. Go on. Yeah, she pays real good attention. Something I just bought off of eBay that I need, like I need a hole in the head, but this was too interesting just to let it go. So let's see if it made it in one piece. It looks like they have it boxed up real well on the outside. And what we have here is a Truetone Western Auto radio phonograph combination. And what makes this unit so special is that it's actually a battery operated unit with a spring driven motor. See the crank there on the side. My helper is just mesmerized with this thing. And actually the turntable still spins. Of course, the mechanism probably needs to be taken apart and cleaned and lubricated, but it still turns, and that's a good sign. This is where the spare needle cup went, which is obviously missing, but I can probably find one of those somewhere. Here's the chassis, 5-tube chassis with 2 output tubes wired in parallel, and the voltages required are 90 volts for the plate voltage and 1.5 volts for the filament. Tell you what, this chassis looks to be in pretty good shape, so let me go grab a battery eliminator and we'll bite the bullet and fire this up and see what it does. Okay, we have our power supply connected, our antenna connected. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Well, I'm hearing a little static in the speaker. Well, so it appears that this thing is basically dead. Well, I'm touching the input grid to the preamp tube, and as you can hear, the audio stage is nice and strong. Okay, well, I'm now getting a little something. Switch it to phono and let me touch the input terminals of the cartridge and see if we get any buzz through the cartridge. Well, we're passing a signal through the phono input. Yep, this is going to need some service. Okay, we just had this one come in, courtesy of the post office. 2 days late, I might add. You know, the post office, they're masters at letting a package sit in the sorting facility for several days before they decide to put it on the truck and bring it to you. It's like, oh, we can't go ahead and take it to him. He'll be getting it too quick. And yeah, notice it says fragile on the box. That means drop kick it and use it for a football. So let's open it and see how this one survived. Or see how well this one survived. It looks like I see packing peanuts in there. That's a good sign. Well, a few packing peanuts anyway. I always like to show these unboxing videos so maybe potential shippers can get a clue as to how to pack or how to not pack something. As you can see, this one's really not packed very well. Have a little padding on top here, but nothing here on the sides. And pieces of cardboard for protection here is not going to quite get it. Yeah, now that gives you a better look at how this was packed. Fortunately, this is something that's not as easily broken as, say, a Bakelite radio would be, but still, could have done better. Okay, so the top and bottom, they did sort of okay on. The sides, not so much. Well, it doesn't look to have gotten destroyed, at least from the outside anyway. Okay, anyway, this is a Newcomb model B100 AM radio, tube set, of course. And you might remember a similar radio I made a video of a while back from late 72, early 73. Well, this one's probably from the late 40s, early 50s. And even comes with the instruction book. You don't see that too often. Case is in fairly good shape. I think it'll clean up and look decent. And they're even nice enough to give you a schematic diagram. Of course, the little instruction sheet is self-explanatory. And as you can see, this old power cord is shot. And this is a 6-tube chassis with a tuned RF stage, so it should be a pretty decent performer. It has the older, large-style IF transformers, so yeah, this thing is probably no newer than the early 50s, maybe late 40s. Okay, I've got a test cord connected, and I'm going to do what you're not supposed to do and fire this thing up. But we have it connected to our variable power supply so I can monitor the current. I'll pause this until it warms up. Okay, well, the audio amp's working. But nothing else is working. Okay, gave it a good tap on the side and it started playing.
Go right ahead, my friend. You were talking yesterday about U.S. foreign policy would be...
Well, there it went again. WYLS.
The dialogue is for why.
And here we are connected to the outside antenna.
Science or fact, which is what. I'll be back. Okay, going and getting an accounting. Good for him. I like. He's a sin or whatever it was he said about it.
Okay, there you go. Our two newest finds, a Newcomb radio and a Truetone battery-operated phonograph radio combination. And we'll service these in future videos. Okay, thanks for watching and more to come later.